Have you ever felt like you're drowning in failure? Like every door you knock on just slams shut in your face? At 24, Ethan felt exactly that. He was supposed to be building an empire, but instead, he was staring at the ruins of his dreams. Every business plan had crumbled, leaving him broke and utterly broken. The spark in his eyes was gone, replaced by a hollow emptiness. He was lost, a ghost haunted by what might have been. One afternoon, hiding from the world in an old, forgotten community garden, a calm voice cut through his despair. "Lost your way, young man." An old man with kind, knowing eyes was tending to a small, perfect plot of land amidst the chaos. Ethan, desperate for an ear, poured out his entire story of failure and lost hope. When he finished, the old man listened patiently and then said, "You speak of lost pride and lost freedom. These are not found in grand gestures or luck. They are forged in the quiet fire of discipline." Ethan scoffed. What good was discipline when the world was against him? But the old man smiled gently. "You misunderstand. True discipline isn't about following rules for others. It's about keeping promises to yourself, especially when no one is watching. It is the act of choosing what you should do over what you want to do, not for applause, but for your own integrity. It is the ultimate act of self-love." Intrigued, Ethan asked how to find this discipline. The old man pointed to a patch of overgrown, hardened earth. "Start small," he said. "Prove to yourself that you are worthy of your own trust. Clear this plot. Every day for the next 30 days. Work on it for 2 to 3 hours. No phone, no music, no distractions. Just work. Consistently. Patiently." Ethan was skeptical. How could digging in the dirt help him rebuild his life? "It will teach you to keep a promise to yourself," the old man insisted. Ethan had tried everything else. He had nothing left to lose, he agreed. The first few days were pure agony. His hands blistered, his back ached, and his mind screamed at him to quit, telling him this was pointless. But the old man's words echoed in his head. Keeping promises to oneself. He pushed through the pain, the boredom, the self-doubt. He focused on the rhythm of the shovel, the feel of the soil, the small victory of each weed he pulled. He remembered the feeling of failure, and that memory became his fuel. He would not quit this time. Slowly, almost without him noticing, something began to shift. Around day 7, he saw a tiny green sprout pushing through the soil nearby. It was small, but it sparked something inside him. By day 12, he found himself humming as he worked. The physical pain was still there, but it no longer consumed him. His hands grew calloused and strong. His mind, once a storm of anxiety, began to quiet down. There was a profound simplicity to the task. For the first time in months, he wasn't dwelling on past failures or his uncertain future. He was just present, in the moment, with the soil and the sun. He was proving to himself, day by day, that he could start something and see it through. He was learning to trust himself again. As the days turned into weeks, the plot of land was transformed. The tangled mess became a neat expanse of rich, dark earth, ready for planting. But the real transformation had happened within Ethan. He felt a quiet pride in the visible results of his labor. He realized the true challenge wasn't the physical work. It was the mental fortitude it required. It was the daily decision to show up and follow through, even when he didn't feel like it. On the 30th day, Ethan stood before the finished plot, a deep sense of accomplishment swelling in his chest. He hadn't just cleared a piece of land. He had cleared the mental clutter that had choked his spirit. He felt a profound peace he hadn't known in years. This wasn't the roaring success he once chased, but it was something far more fundamental: self-respect. The old man appeared, a knowing smile on his face. "You have kept your promise," he said warmly. "And in doing so, you have found what you truly lost: your pride, your freedom." Ethan finally understood. "Discipline isn't punishment," he said, a genuine smile reaching his eyes. "It's love. Love for myself, love for my future. It less the daily act of caring enough about who I want to become to do the hard work today." The old man nodded. "Indeed, when you are disciplined, you become trustworthy to yourself. And when you can trust yourself to consistently show up to do the work, you are truly free. free from the winds of motivation, free from the mercy of circumstances. You become the master of your own destiny. Ethan looked at his prepared plot. He now knew that small, consistent actions weren't insignificant. They were the building blocks of a new life. He understood that true freedom isn't the absence of rules, but the presence of self-imposed structure. It's the unwavering commitment to those small daily actions that, compounded over time, give you the power to overcome any challenge and rebuild any dream. The transformative power of discipline was no longer a theory. It was a lived experience etched into the soil of the garden and deep within his soul. Ethan was no longer lost. He was found. And he was ready to build. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that can help you build the life you deserve. We'll see you in the next one.